What's up, everyone? It is your girl Beaute 87 here, aka Grace, and it's time for a cute little battle when it comes to these concealers. So I got the new Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. I got the shade 40 Medium Deep Golden here, and I'm going to try it against the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer in the shade 420. So if y'all remember, I bought two shades of the Makeup by Mario. I got 380 and 420, and then I got the shade 40 from Haus Labs. So I did get this when it launched on its early access, of course, and I wanted to try it out today. I got like 3 concealers I need to try out and like 2 different foundations. So y'all, it's about to be a whole lot of complexion videos coming soon. So as you can see, they're pretty similar in tone. I feel like the Haus Lab one's a little light, but then again, the plastic bottle it's in is frosted, so that could be why. There is 0.24 ounces in this one, and Makeup by Mario has, what is it, 0.2 fluid ounces? Is that right? Yeah, his is 0.2 fluid ounces and hers is 0.24 ounces. So I'm like, that's interesting, because I don't know, I guess I expected there to be more concealer in it. But anyway, let's read what we got going on here. So this retails for $32. I'm trying to remember how much the Makeup by Mario one retails for. I honestly don't remember. But this is supposed to be a lightweight, long-wearing, non-comedogenic concealer that does more than cover. It visibly blurs, it depuffs, it brightens, and it conceals with medium buildable coverage. So the coverage, like I said, is medium. The finish is natural, and the formulation is liquid. It has niacinamide in it, which is known to brighten and boost skin hydration. Fermented Arnica, which reduces the look of redness and irritation. So if you're a person who has, like, you know, what is it, rosacea or a lot of redness going on, that'll be good for you. And then a hyaluronic acid complex is visibly plumps and hydrates. So it says, made with high-tech skin-loving ingredients and flexible pigments that seamlessly adapt to the skin, puffs under eyes, concealed redness and hyperpigmentation, and leaves skin hydrated. Micro-free and non-comedogenic for all skin tones. So that's what we're working with here. And it's supposed to be with Clean, that's the Sephora brand. I'm trying to think, what is... Let's see how much the Makeup by Mario one is, because I forgot. So we're going to investigate. Oh, it's $29 and it comes in 22 shades. And if y'all remember, I was talking about how it didn't come in that many shades. The Lady Gaga one comes in... How many shades is it again? Lady Gaga one comes in 31 shades. So it costs like $3 more, but you get more shades. So if anyone cares about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to battle both of these with all the products. So I'm with the face products. I'm going to use from each brand. Now each brand doesn't have a primer, so I'm just going to go in with this Rich from what is it, Front Their primer. The one I said I don't really like that much, but I'm like, it's the one that's sitting around me, so she's convenient, girl. So I'm gonna work with what's here and convenient. So there you go. But I'm like, it's very early in the morning. Y'all don't understand. I'm over here just like dying right now. Like you don't even understand. I'm just over here like, why? I hate putting this on because I always feel like it looks like just wrong. Maybe it just looks wrong. With the squishy stuff rolling on my face. It's awful. Well, yeah, so this is what I'm working with. I'm using y'all as my mirror right now because I'm looking straight forward. It actually feels nice on the face this time, so I don't know if it was good. I didn't freshly wash what I did, about to say, but I did freshly wash my face when I used it. It feels better this time than it did the last time, so I'm excited about it. But I've got a couple of bumps on my face, so I'm not exactly excited about that, but you know, that's the price that comes with it. So this primer is working better than I remember it working, so I guess I should be glad about that, but we'll see how I like it wearing throughout the day. But that's not what this is about, so let's focus. Y'all know what I say, let's focus, honey. Let me focus. So I'm gonna take one pump of Makeup by Mario, and I'm gonna put it on this side of the face. And then we'll go on one pump with Gaga. But on the side of the face up. But I remember, from what I remember, his foundation doesn't like have as much coverage as Gaga's. That's why I'm putting it on the side that doesn't have as much acne. Because it's like I'm, trying to make sure it works out the way I want it to. So that's why I'm like, let me just go ahead and put it on this side. So I got 2 brushes that are really similar to each other. This is what both of them look like. And I got my sponge here. So I'll probably use like the bottom for one part and then like the side for the other part or something. I don't know, we'll have to see, but let me get into my brush. So y'all know me, I'm most likely putting on 2 layers when it comes to the Mario one, because if you all remember, like, the coverage is not giving what I need. And I'm happy that some people want like a full coverage makeup to come back, because I'm like, I'm not feeling the clean girl aesthetic with like these 3 products that's supposed to like work miracles on my face. Like, everybody didn't have perfect skin, so I'm over there like, yeah. So when we gonna get back to like real makeup? And I've heard other people have been saying this too, at least according to Too Much Mouth. She said people were talking about how they want to get back to true makeup and not whatever. I'm so sorry about that. I kind of can't control it, but not how like makeup is right now, where it's like you use this 2 or 3 products and you know, like, it's very natural as like, I'm like them, like, yeah, no, I don't want that. I want full coverage. So like, where's the full beat? Can somebody tell me where the full beat is? Is it like Carmen Sandiego? I have to go find it. Like, where's the full beat? Because this is not it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go on my second pump. I only did 1 pump the first time, but like I told y'all, this one just does not do it for me. So, you know, she's not doing it at all. And I put some on the side of the nose this time, because I didn't put any on the side of the nose the first time, because, you know, I'm supposed to be, you know, trying to just wear back this concealer mainly. But I wanted to like do a battle of each brand's products and see what y'all thought of it holding up and all that. So I was like, since both of them decided to come out with concealers around the same time, we're just gonna test them both. So hopefully I don't have too much of the Makeup by Mario foundation on this side of my nose, since, you know, it's kind of hard to like distinguish them together. I feel like it looks streaky on the Makeup by Mario side of the face right now while I'm doing this. Oh my god, I hate this concealer, I swear. I'm talking about this. Y'all remember like when this completely broke off, like I told y'all, it broke off inside, so it literally just fell over, and I'm just like, oh, I just can't stand it. But anyway, but back to what I was saying about the makeup. I'm like, yeah, I really just want, like, you know, them to get back to the makeup the way I like it, not, you know, like it is right now, where it's supposed to be like this, supposed to be fine, and all this imperfection showing is fine. It's like, so what's the point of putting it on then? Because that's what I don't understand about like this aesthetic with that. I'm like, so what was the point of me putting it on then? I really don't understand. So now I'm taking a pump of the Haus Labs. I feel like with that one you have to use like more though, because it pumps out less initially. But I'm like, you know, we're gonna start off with the 1 pump just like I did there, and then we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how she goes and how she does and all that. So I'm just waiting to see how this is about to turn out. But you know. So let's go ahead and get my brush. I got this clean brush here. So buff out, miss. God. And then I'm just going down the side of my nose. I feel like the Haus Labs one's a little bit deeper in tone than the Makeup by Mario one, but if I remember correctly, I think Andre Renee said I bought the wrong shade, but that's fine, because like I can use one in the summer and I can use one in the fall. And y'all know I use the Makeup by Mario as a mixer anyway, so it's not like I use it as a full-blown natural like foundation on its own. Like I mix it in other things, because I don't necessarily like the way it looks on its own. But see, I feel like it gave the same amount of coverage as the other like 2 or 3 pumps I had to use with the Makeup by Mario. I used 2. I don't know why I said 2, 3. So I came with my second pump of Haus Labs now. I'm back my hand here. So we're going to get into that now. And I feel like this should definitely be enough to cover up everything I want to cover up, especially with these dark, especially these acne spots I have over here. I just feel like, you know, the Haus Labs give me more coverage, which I can appreciate, but it's like, I don't know, I was expecting Makeup by Mario stuff to be one way, and then I feel like it'd be totally different than what I'd be expecting. Like with the foundation, I expected to have like a nice amount of coverage, and I feel like it's lacking in there. And like with the concealer, like when it's self-set, I expected it to not need a whole lot of powder still, and I feel like it still does. So like a lot of stuff with Makeup by Mario, I'd just be kind of like, oh, it'd be like it's total opposite of what I'd be expecting and wanting, and then I'd just be feeling like, oh, I feel like I'd be feeling disappointed, because, you know, it'll be hitting the way I be hoping it's gonna hit. It'll be like this sister song, and here different, here different, here different. Be hitting different when I expect it and not be mad. Okay, y'all, so I gotta get another brush out to do this concealer with, because I have 2 concealers to do. So let's get into the concealers finally, but you came for, girl, I know. It took me a minute, but you know, we're here now. So we're gonna start with the I guess we'll start with the Haus Labs because I don't think it has that quick drying effect the way the Makeup by Mario did. If y'all remember and you watched the video, I'll try to remember link it up above. Like, it dried with the quickness, so I'm kind of like, I'd rather do this one first. I really like the way the finish looked when I like swatched it on my hand when I was at work, because you know, my coworker Kevin, he wanted to see how it looks. So I was like, okay, I'll swatch it on my hand. It's not that big of a deal. Now remember, we will not be using the Haus Labs powder underneath our eyes today, just because, you know, I what do you call it? Down the middle of my nose, I'm going to take the Haus Labs so we can see how it works with the oils, since y'all know I've already tried the Makeup by Mario. But yeah, so but he wanted to see how the finish was on the concealer, because he was like, he likes a nice natural matte, or like the satin finish if you will. So I was like, okay, well, let's see how she turns out and how she works. So I tried it, it worked, but I didn't, like, you know, really blend it in or try to like see. I just wanted to see if like the color matched decently and see what the finish looked like and how long it took to dry and all that stuff. So I worried about doing that, and that was pretty much it. So now we're going to do the Makeup by Mario side, because we know it dries quick, so I wanted to get this done and out the way. I'm going to use the I was going to use the Juvia's Place cream bronzer, but I was like, neither one of them has a cream bronzer. They just have cream they just have powder bronzer. So I will be using all Haus Lab stuff. So I brought my pink blush in here to go with my pink blush from Makeup by Mario, that y'all liked when I used Mario's stuff in the video. So as you can see, the Makeup by Mario is a little bit lighter. I feel like if I have got his shade 440, that'll be closer to the shade of this Haus Labs one. But I'm like, you know, I like a little brighter under the eye. But the Haus Lab one still looks okay. It looks pretty nice considering, you know, where they both turned out. So let's get the blended. So we're gonna start with the Haus Lab side. Oh wait, no, I didn't put it on my chin. Hold please. I would use a brush. Well, I'm trying to debate if I want to use the brush or not. But there's the Makeup by Mario on his chin. So we're gonna start off with the Haus Labs first. So let's blend her on out. Well, it blends out easily and nice. I feel like it looks really nice and natural on the skin if you finish like we shaded it. I'm liking that. What y'all thinking? I'm really liking the way it's just highlighting the face and it looks pretty natural. I don't feel like it looks like patchy or streaky the way the Makeup by Mario foundation did when I put it on, but you know. I'm trying to make sure I don't see any like harsh lines, which is why I'm getting like in the corners in particular. But yeah, she's looking pretty cute. Now let's go into the Makeup by Mario side and blend that out. So I'm turning it to the clean side of the sponge to blend it out. So you know, see I use the same side for both products. I did not. So, okay. Now we're gonna take this brush and blend out the Makeup by Mario concealer, and then I'll take my own brush that I normally use and blend out the, what do you call it, the Lady Gaga concealer. But right now we're just trying to blend out Mario, and I'm bringing it down pretty low because y'all know this foundation doesn't give enough coverage to my liking, and I still have those dark spots on my cheek that I want covered up, so I'm going to blend the concealer down so that way hopefully you can't see them, because she's not doing what I want at all. Can you not knock over the camera? Thank you. Yeah, so blend it on out. I'm planning to finally do a review on the McGrath palette. I know I gave y'all a couple of comparisons, but I figure you still want like a actual look and thoughts on the palette as a whole. For people who are interested in seeing me do a look with just that palette, because I've done like looks, I've done like a few looks on my own just from day to day. If you all follow Juvia Beauty on Instagram, you know that. And then I did blend this Haus Lab down there. I still feel like I see darkness in this area right here, and it doesn't blend down as I was gonna say. Hold on it. Yeah, I'm feeling like in this part I need to add, but in all fairness, I went to sleep at I forgot what time, and I woke up at like 12 o'clock and I haven't been back to sleep since. So that could be why she looks the way it does underneath my eye. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because I was excited about this, but I'm feeling like, y'all see something like I still feel like I see a whole bunch of darkness like right in this area right here, but I didn't really get that much sleep, so I'm trying to like be fair about it, but I'm not liking the fact that I'm seeing all that darkness underneath there, especially since y'all heard it say bright and color correct, but I still see like all the darkness right in here. But I see a lot of darkness in here as well, but since I didn't sleep for that long, I'm gonna try to let it slide. I'm gonna try to let it slide. So I'm going to use these two powders to set my face. The Charlotte's Tilbury airbrush and then the LYS. So I'm gonna do that under eye setting on camera, then I'll come back to y'all when I get to like the rest of the products, or just show y'all what the rest of the products is, because we've been here long enough and it's supposed to mainly be about the complexion. So I might just put in little clip bits here and there where I talk about the difference between each product. So I'm going to do this LYS powder underneath my eyes like I always do. And we're going to start off with this side. This is what you came for, girl. I'm going to wear it by itself tomorrow. Well, no, I'm going to wear it by itself sometime next week. I don't know exactly when, because I got to... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just looks really dark, like, right in here to me. In person, like, on camera, I feel like it doesn't look as bad, but honey, in person, you'll be like, what is going on with your under eyes? Like, girl, I don't know. No, wait, I feel like you can't see all that darkness right there. I don't know what's going on with that, but, I ain't feeling it. And it wasn't like I put a whole bunch on. Y'all saw I put, like, a, you know, normal amount. So, I don't know what's going on with that, girl. Honey, Maybe I'm hoping it's just having something to do with that primer, because I usually don't use that primer. I should have used one that I normally like regularly use, because I'm really not liking the way this is looking. Like, I'm really not. But I would definitely leave a pinned comment updating y'all on how this foundation, how this concealer wore for me for the rest of the week, so you can stay tuned to that. It's just, I don't know, right now I'm really not liking the way it looks, and the fact that I feel like I see a lot of darkness underneath my eyes. Okay, y'all, so here's what both sides look like. I do still feel like the Haus Lab side looks brighter than the Makeup by Mario side, and her foundation is giving me better coverage in this one, because as you can see, like, you can see all the dark spots on my cheek right here. Even though I tried to cover them up with the concealer, it did not work. And under here, I feel like you see a lot of, like, darkness underneath my eye, which I'm not liking, considering it says it's supposed to do brightness. So that's my only real concern with it right now. But I'm gonna go off camera and powder my face, and then I'll come back and put the, what is it, the blush and the bronzer and highlighter on. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so onto the bronzer. So I got the shade Deep from Makeup by Mario here. We can go ahead and put that one on. So this is the more red of the two. This is the deepest one he has. Just go ahead and bronze up this face. I feel like everything on the Makeup by Mario side is lighter than what's on the Haus Lab side. Y'all can comment down below and tell me, like, is it just me? Because I feel like everything on Makeup by Mario side looks lighter. I'm just trying to bronze it up, girl. Just trying to get the face here as best we can, girl. And it's going on nice and smooth and evenly over this Charlotte's Tilbury powder. So that's how we bronze with Mario. Let's see how we bronze with Gaga. So I have shade 10 here of the deep level. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit because, like, the H has, like, worn off and disappeared. So I've been using it a bit. Let's get into this side. Mirror on this thing is like filthy, so it's like hard to see because it's so filthy. And I never took the plastic off, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because, you know, that means the actual mirror would look the way that this plastic does, and it looks filthy. So I feel like I could have got a deeper bronzer in Lady Gaga side. But I'm fine with the color I have. I think it blends out smoothly and nicely on the skin. And I think it looks really nice and warm, but not like red warm like Makeup by Mario's, which is what I like about the Gaga one better. Like, it doesn't have that redness to it the way the Makeup by Mario one does. I mean, I'm fine with that now because it's like mid end of summer, but I'm like, when it comes to fall and like winter, I'm not gonna want to use the Makeup by Mario one in that shade because, as you can see, it looks quite more red than this side of my face does. To me, this side of my face looks a little more like golden neutral, if you will, and I like that type of tone better. So it's just a personal preference thing at the end of the day. So now let's get into these blushes. So with Makeup by Mario, y'all really like this shade when I had it on. This is called Poppy Pink. So I'm gonna start with Poppy Pink. And just take this brush. The only thing is I felt like I had to build this up quite a bit. If you all remember in the video for the Makeup by Mario concealer, I felt like I had to build it up. I mean, it looks cute and nice once you do build it up, but you do have to build it up. But I know it's like a lot of people's preference when it comes to blush, so I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, be advised, you don't have to. And then, like, after I had sprayed my face with all the stuff, I had to build it back up again because y'all know I press my setting spray into my skin to make it look more skin-like. So when you press it in, obviously, then it just disappears. So that's the shade Poppy Pink. I'm going to try out one of these Patrick Ta lipsticks. I have another one on the way, but I'm going to try this one out in Shy today. I think I left a lip liner on there. I hope I did. I got the new, what is this? Y'all, this stuff sitting everywhere behind me. I got the new One Coat Wow from Huda as well. I didn't want to buy the full size because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. So when the sample came up, y'all know I grabbed it with the quickness. So this is the shade Dragon Fruit Haze from Haus Labs. This is their version of the pink. So I'm going to put it on and see how it goes. And as you can see, it looks really similar to the shade of the Makeup by Mario blush. I feel like it's a little more pigmented though. As you can see, like, I feel like when I build it up, it truly like builds up quite a bit. Because I feel like Mario still has like that soft effect to it. So it just depends on what type of blush you like, which one you'll prefer. I feel like the Makeup by Mario formula is a little bit softer too than the Haus Labs one. If that makes any sense. But I like the fact that I can build the Haus Labs one up and not take as much time to build it up. Let's get into the highlighters. Now the highlighters aren't going to look the same at all. Like, this is the shade Honey from Makeup by Mario. You know, he doesn't have any fun colors the way, you know, Gaga does. So with Gaga, I have this shade called Fire Opal. I thought it was gorgeous when I saw it. So that's what I will be using today. So two different sides of my face about to look crazy because of these highlighters. But you know, I don't really care. Whatever. It's fine. So I'm going to take this brush now from the Jacqueline collection and just put highlighter on. Now I'm trying to figure out what highlighter to put down in the middle of my face. I'll probably go with the Makeup by Mario just because it's, I can play it safer with that one because it's a more neutral tone. And I feel like because the Haus Labs one was orange, even though that one I'm quite pigmented, I guess I picked up more on the brush than I thought I did. But we just going to go down the middle nose with Honey from Makeup by Mario. So I like his highlighter formula. I wish he had more shades though. I feel like he does a minimum when it comes to all shades that are traditional shades that work for everyone or a good amount of people, but sometimes he be lacking. Like, I feel like in complexion, that's what he be lacking. And he need to be like stepping it up. It's like we need more bronzers. And maybe we need more concealers. And we need more foundation. So it's like, I feel like when it comes to those things, I don't know why, but I feel like he be lacking. I'm just taking the sponge and like trying to make sure it's not sitting too far underneath my eye. Because I still got to do my Pat McGrath eye look today. And I don't want like too much going on over there. So that's what we're working with Makeup by Mario pretty much. So the Haus Labs is just going to literally be on this side on the sheet, and that's it. Then I'll show you this lipstick and go on my day, girl. Which means I'm going to review some other palettes. So, look at that color. I think it's gorgeous. The only thing is, I feel like this one Might be a little bit more glittery than the Makeup by Mario one. So if you're not necessarily into a glittery highlighter, you might not necessarily be into this. But I feel like it's a nice color and looks nice on my skin tone. So I'm happy I have it. So a little bit on this side. Just because it's a gorgeous shade. And a little bit on this side. Look how stunning that is. Like, I feel like it looks so gorgeous with this blush too. I didn't think it would look that great with a pink blush, but I feel like it actually looks quite nice. And then there's Honey. So remember, Honey is on this side, and this Stop Makeup by Mario side. And then this other Gaga side. So, spray the face now, and then press everything in. So I'm just going to take this e.l.f. setting spray and just y'all gonna need to spray it, and you gotta press it down on the skin. I'm pressing it on this side, and I'm just turn it over and press the Haus Labs with the other side. You see what I'm saying now? How I feel like the blush has gone away a little bit further, whereas the Haus Labs one is still very prominent and seen, but like I said, I feel like that one was a little bit more pigment to start off with. That's why I feel like this one would be one I would have to build back up. I'm gonna leave it this way for now, but normally I would like build it back up some more now that I've sprayed my face. But this is pretty much the finished face. Let's get into this lipstick real quick. Oh my bad, I need to spray my little setting spray. So I got the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. Y'all see that trying to make a comeback? I'm like, okay girl. Okay, Haus Labs, okay, Cover FX, you come back, girl. Because they had nice stuff. If y'all remember, it's just, you know, they ain't made, you know, products in forever. And they just relaunched it like new products or whatever. Crap, where's my lip liner, y'all? This new box with this lipstick in it. I'm hating it because it has to slide all the way out just to get the thing. Y'all, I told y'all this place is so junky. I'm like, where is the lip liner? Because I know you have one like sitting right next to me. But there's like so many things around. There it is. How about I say? Because there's so many things around me, so like I couldn't find it because there's so many like dirty brushes from when I did that Natasha Denona video yesterday when I got off work. So you know, I had to look underneath all these dirty brushes to find it. It's ridiculous. That's why I hate filming the videos with two like different products, because you have to wash like double all your brushes. I guess I should be glad they didn't have cream blushes and cream bronzers, because that'd be like 4 extra brushes. So this is what the shade looks like. Shy. I have worn it once just because I was like, it's pretty and I need to try it out. So I wore it to work one day just to get a feel of if I like the color or not. But of course I did. So this is the shade I'm working with. And this is the shade Shy. I like colors like this. I usually put like a nice gloss over them. So I'll probably put a gloss over this. Just to give you more of what I'm looking for. But I like putting glosses over colors like this because I feel like it gives it like a more milky effect to the lip. And I kind of like that effect better than just the traditional like pink lip like this. But you know, this is what we're working with for now. I do love his lipstick, so I'm happy to get my hands on this one. I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and I will see you all later on tonight. Hopefully I'll check in with you this afternoon or something just to let you see how the concealers are wearing and how everything's been holding up. But I'll talk to you in a few. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, so I'm ending the night. I'm ending it early. It's only like 6 o'clock, y'all, believe it or not. But I put this on at like 9 in the morning because I knew I had to do another foundation wear test. Yes, I still got to do another one tonight. Girl, it's a whole thing. Everybody want to release all the foundation. I just ordered the Gucci concealer that just came out. So, you know, you'll see that. I got to do Tower 28 and the Rim Beauty foundation tonight. This is a whole lot going on, girls. A lot. But let's get back to this. So, I feel like I'm looking pretty oily, but the LYS powder doesn't promise to be oil controlling. So, I'm not really concerned about that. We're concerned about what's going on underneath your eyes. So, I feel like you still see darkness going on underneath here. It's not really bad, but I feel like the Makeup by Mario, you don't see as much darkness. So I find that interesting because y'all know last time I feel like this one wore away, and now I feel like this one is doing better than this one. I don't know if it has something to do with the primer, because y'all know I use the primer that I don't normally use, so that's my bad. I probably should have used one that I'm accustomed to using, so that way this wouldn't be as much of an issue. But I will say I like the coloring of it. I do feel like it did a good job of brightening, and I didn't get that much sleep. Like I told y'all, woke up at 12 a.m. and I didn't go back to bed, so I took like a 2 or 3 hour nap while doing this wear test. So overall, I like the coloring. I like the way it wore on the face. It looks nice. I just need to actually get enough sleep next time for it to look nice. But you can comment down below and tell me which side you like better. Remember, this is Makeup by Mario over here, and this is Haus Labs. I feel like Haus Labs looks oilier than Makeup by Mario, which I find interesting, but you know. I like both the products though. I think they work nice each in their own way. I like the shade 420 more than I like the shade 380 for underneath the eyes. Like 380 is my highlighting face shade, and like 420 is the one that goes underneath my eyes. The Haus Labs one I feel like looks fun just with the color underneath my eyes on its own. I was gonna get another shade in it too, but then I was like, let's not get crazy. You already got 2 Mario shades. Like, we don't need to be doing all that. So I'm really liking it. As you can see, I got crumbs on my lips from when I ate dinner a little while ago. Sorry about that. But yeah, I really like the concealer. I think it's a nice color. I think it's gonna be nice and brightening for when, you know, I do get a good night's sleep, and I'm impressed. I just need to use a mattifying powder underneath the eyes next time. So I will use it another day. I'll leave a pinned comment down below telling y'all how that worked out. But this is how it worked out today, girl. Okay? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you're curious what's on my eyes, you will see this coming soon. This is the McGrath palette. So I finally did a look with the palette on its own and gave y'all my review and thoughts on the palette. So that video should be coming up, like, I want to say Tuesday. Yeah, it should be coming up Monday or Tuesday. This one's going up tonight. That's why y'all getting a late upload now. So this shouldn't be up to probably like 7 o'clock. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.